moldy, it's not keeping people fed. It may be something that resembles food, but it isn't food. The Descendants, the punk band, have a song that says relationships deteriorate. I've seen it all before. Those lines may sound simple, but they are ever true. Relationships do deteriorate. Sometimes over the smallest events. It's really awful when something so small, maybe one comment or statement, causes it all to unravel. Usually when this happens, people are overreacting and people are being petty. It's happened to me and it really sucks. On the online world, it's more clear-cut when relationships end. On websites such as LiveJournal and MySpace, you have what are called friends. You push a button to add friends, you push another button to delete friends. In the non-online world, there's more ambiguity over who your friends are and when a friendship ends. In one of my classes, the professor talked about how once she had to break up with a friend, but usually that doesn't happen. You just have the friendship fade away. In the online world, it's abrupt. People have dropped me for comments they didn't like. I wish people were made out of more. This happens in the non-online world too. Sometimes over scanty evidence, people jump to conclusions. Sometimes people don't check something out. This happened to me once recently. In a way, it was really positive because it brought what was lurking behind the surface to the surface. And it allowed me to move forward. I get depressed when I realize how many friends I've lost over the years, how many relationships have deteriorated. But it goes to show I'm growing. When you grow, you're going to leave people behind because they're not going to grow with you. You're going to cause something to rot. As others have said, when something goes bad, it may be the start of something better arising. I look back at people I've been friends with in the past and probably couldn't be friends with some of these people today because I've grown out of these people. Be careful. Ever see the movie Nothing to Lose? On that movie, the main character erroneously concludes his wife is cheating on him. Because of his perception of what has happened, he goes crazy and does a lot of regrettable deeds. Then at the end, he finds out she wasn't cheating on him after all. He didn't bother to check it out. It was easily explained. The two events that caused him to believe his wife was cheating was one, seeing his boss's ring on the counter, and then in the bedroom seeing two people making love. So he concluded his wife was making love with his boss. But later he found out his boss's ring was there because he left that from the gathering at their house, and the people making love in there was his sister-in-law and her husband. It makes me want to check this out. I think it involves more. I hate having to realize that one small event's going to offend someone to such a degree that they're going to abandon you. A lot of people are like this. I want people to stick by you. I want people who aren't going to be offended. I want people who are going to like you no matter what. I want people who are going to be loyal and true. Certainly, in some cases, it's justifiable to have one event cause a relationship to disintegrate. If indeed your spouse is cheating on you, that can totally change matters. Some people may not have that cause a relationship to fall apart completely. Others are going to have that be the end of the relationship. I probably offended everyone in the world 20 times over. So I hate it when people get easily offended and aren't going to be my friend because I disagree with them on that point or say something that offends them. I want people who are tougher. And I'm happening to find people like that. More and more these days, I'm getting tough, true, loyal people. It could be good karma. I may not have tons of millions of friends, but the ones I do have are the people who will stand by you. The people who are tough. The people who are made of something. A lot does rot. Good evening.